Hello, geometry from my office. I didn't tell you because I didn't think about it yesterday when I made the video about finding the distance between the point and two lines, was that we didn't have to use Desmos. We didn't have to do it by hand. We could. Those are both options. But here's another option for us to try. Let's try Google Chrome. Sorry, not Chrome. Let's do GeoGebra. I don't know what I clicked on. Let me just, okay. So I'm clicking here. I'm going to, so when we click on our GeoGebra app, we get to here. We want to go into algebra. Now, before when we did our graphing and stuff in GeoGebra, we did the click of the points, draw the lines, and all that. But over here, you'll notice is the word input. We can put in that equation, y equals 3 divided by 4. Now, what I found is in here, I want to put fractions inside parentheses. So parentheses 3 divided by 4, x minus 1. And then go ahead and hit enter, and it actually makes a line and it graphs a line. Then I can put in the other one. Y equal 3 divided by 4, close parenthesis, x plus 1 divided by 8, hit enter, and it draws that line. So now that I have my two lines, I want to find the distance between the two things. So I put a point on one of those two lines, doesn't matter which one. And we know to measure, we have to do it in perpendicular lines. So I'm going to click on the perpendicular button and say perpendicular lines. And I'm going to click on that point A and on that line. And now I have an intersection. So I want to put a point at that intersection. So now I have my points A and B. Now to get my answer, all I have to do is measure the distance between those 2 points. So what is the distance from A to B? And notice it gives me the answer right there on the screen. AB is 0.9. So I can use that to do my assignment. You could do your whole assignment using GeoGebra. What you would have to do is you still have to submit me with the work though. So you would want to get this in a screen capture. Now on your Chromebooks, what you do is you hit the control button, and then up there, like above the 6, it's kind of like a computer screen with a couple little marks behind it. If you hit that, it should take a screen capture for you. And then if you click on copy to clipboard, you could paste that into a document. It should also be in the pictures that you have. So when you do your search for pictures and that kind of stuff that you've downloaded or saved, it would be in there too. And you can drag those into a Google Doc. Now, if I was going to do that and I was going to put it on there, I might put on here, this is problem, I don't know, example 1, or whatever the problem happens to be, and then put that right in the picture itself. Otherwise, in the Google Doc, you got to say problem number, whatever, and then put this picture underneath it. But you can do that. You can also find just a distance between a point and a line. Now, say I want a point right at, say, 5,1 and find out how far it is from these two. I could try to put a point at 5,1, but I'm not very good about estimating exactly where the 1 is because of how touchy this program is. But over here, again, in the input, I could put a parenthesis, put in 5,1. It already has a closing parenthesis sitting there and hit enter. It put a dot right there for 5,1. So then, again, I could do my perpendicular to that line, get that intersection right there where it needs to be, and find that distance from D to C. Now I have that distance, and we're good to go. Now, if you want to do another problem on there, you can always do a new. You could save this one in your Google deal if you want to do that, or in your GeoGebra files. You can get an account with GeoGebra. If you do an account with GeoGebra, I would recommend signing in through your Google account. So just click on the Google part there, and it'll sign in through the Google. So whenever you're signed into your Google Chrome and you're online there, you can just click on it and automatically be in there. Okay, so there you go. There's another way to do this assignment.